Hey y'all, so today I'll be recording a Q&A from questions you guys just asked me on my Instagram. So I essentially just said asking questions to put on my YouTube channel, so that's what we're doing. So, let's see. So the first question is, how do you like Alliance? I love Alliance, probably the best thing I've ever applied to do. Everything's just so great about it. We have so many leadership opportunities, and it's just an overall great school. What do you want to do with your life? I want to be a criminal defense attorney, and eventually I'd like to create a CTSO. I'll probably talk about that again in another video. What all are you going for your campaign? Going for in your campaign. Just to better unite Alliance. Mental health is a huge issue. I actually met up with a local psychiatrist and therapist and asked them a few questions, which I'll make another video about that later. But I just want, hopefully, to decrease the mental health issue levels at Alliance, or like stress anxiety levels, to hopefully go down and just connect all the students. It's very common for teenagers to feel alone and feel like they've no one to connect to or talk to, and that can just cause so many bad things. So I just kind of want to unite Alliance and allow students to realize that they're not alone and spread positivity around the school. Positivity is very contagious, and if we have a positive school, then people at our school can hopefully spread it to whatever else they do, and it'll just overall lead to more happiness, yes. Okay, so what is going on with Soph Biz? So for those of you who don't know, my friend Sophia and I went to be observers at Skills USA Nationals this year, and we started a little sticker business called Soph Biz. I will be updating our Instagram soon. I completely forgot to post that we went to how Nationals was, so I'll probably post I'll probably post something about that, and then hopefully we'll start selling stickers again and maybe even beaded jewelry, because we still need to fundraise money. We have so many different field trips for Skills USA this year that we really need help with. Do you do any volunteer work? I lead 2 small groups at one of my churches. One is the 6th grade girls group, and the other is a group of 2nd grade girls and boys. It's so much fun. I absolutely love it. Previous jobs, I was a camp counselor this past summer at Camp Caruso. It was just a summer day camp. It was so much fun. It was I'd get there at 7:30, leave around 4:30, and it was, I don't know, I love working with kids. It's just the best, especially when they're really competitive and you can play a bunch of games with them. What are some of your hobbies? I really like baking and decorating cakes and such. My favorite thing to do is probably planning, which probably sounds really weird, but I just love planning anything in general. I think it's so much fun to list out everything you need. Do you have merch? Well, I made t-shirts for the people that are on my committee, so I guess that'd be merch. It says United We Stand on the front, and because that's my slogan, and on the back it just has my logo. Vote for Emma Franchini, sophomore president, United We Stand. So I guess this is merch. Okay. Slogan and logo for campaign. Slogan is United We Stand, logo I just showed you on the shirt. Do you live by anything? I live by a few quotes. One of my favorites is, don't worry about for 5 minutes if it won't affect you in 5 years, because a lot of people tend to over stress about things that aren't going to matter. If you fail at one quiz, it's not going to affect your whole life, so why spend so much time worrying about it? You should do a room tour so everyone can see how awesome your basement is. Fun fact, I live in my basement, so yeah, this is my room, my bedroom, and then I have my little office closet room, I guess. Best thing that's happened to you? Either getting into Alliance or becoming an officer for Skills USA, but I became an officer for it because I got into Alliance, so yeah, getting into Alliance. What do you listen to? I love Indies music, specifically High Dreams and Rex Orange County. That's good stuff. Why are you better than the other candidates? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm better. We have some other really great people running for president, but I definitely think I have probably done a little more planning. I started a Google Docs way back in February of just random ideas I started getting. I was like, well, I should run for president because essentially I was really struggling with social anxiety, and it really started getting to me in March, but I had a document of ideas for Alliance in February. So it's like, well, what if I could incorporate like connecting Alliance to just better unite us, help with mental health issues. So I guess I've probably just done more planning. All the other candidates seem pretty great. So I guess I would just say I'm probably better prepared just because I've been planning since February, but that doesn't really mean anything, I guess. What's your Hogwarts house? Last time I took the test for it, I've never seen Harry Potter, but last time I took the test for it, it said I was a Slytherin. But I've been told by many people I do not seem like a Slytherin, so I guess I'll have to take it again sometime soon. Are you single and will you date me? I am single. No, sorry. Favorite thing about Alliance? Probably just all the opportunities we have for leadership. In all our CTSOs, there's like different leadership and officer positions, and that's really great. We have student government, we have student leadership. Essentially, most of all the clubs have like little leadership opportunities within them, so probably just all the opportunities we get, and then how we can get like internships as juniors and seniors. I think that is so cool. So that's probably my favorite thing. And then our last question is, who's the best small group at church? Best 9:30 a.m. small group is definitely my 6th grade girls. Yeah, so that's all for this Q&A. I'll probably do another one later. Thank y'all. Bye.